Hello everyone. Today in this episode I'm going to show you how to make an Iron Golem farm. Iron Golems are a new mob or protector that are going to be added to the game. This is the most current snapshot that Jeb has released, and when you kill an Iron Golem they drop iron and sometimes flowers. So yeah, iron is now going to be an infinite resource, and this actually saves a lot of time. Instead of mining for it and smelting it, you can just create a trap for them. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is find probably a nice flat piece of land. I don't know. That's just what I like to do. So what you want to do is you're going to want to dig a hole that is 2 down. So let's go 1, 2. So the whole point behind Iron Golems is they are spawned when you have 15 or more villagers around. So this hole is actually going to be where you're going to want to put villagers. So I normally just make the hole. There we go. And we're not going to put any villagers in there yet, but this will serve a purpose for the villagers. So, and then in my testing, when the villagers are in this hole, the golems spawn. They typically spawn between, let's see, if you count this block as 1, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've seen a golem on this 9th block right here. When they spawn, they're actually they're 2 by 2. Actually, they take up a 4 by 4 square. They don't look like it, but when they spawn, they're right in the middle of this square. So they'll be right here. So I have seen them spawn right here before. Actually, I think I've seen them spawn right here. Either way, I normally count out 10 blocks from the hole. So counting this one as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're going to want to dig down 2 more blocks. The golems are actually 3 high, but like any other mob, 2 block height they can't get up. So basically this area is just made to contain the golems, just too high. And then you want to clear out all the inside too. So you'll make a 10 by 10 square around this hole right here. And so I'm going to do that, and then I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So this is what it looks like, digging 2 down, 10 by 10 circle. I know it seems rather large, but better be safe than sorry. You don't want your golems wandering around outside. So, and like I said before in my tests, they have spawned all the way out to here. So yeah, that's the reason why it needs to be so big. So then the next thing you want to do is this middle spot is where the villagers are going to stand. You'll just see their legs right here. Their heads are going to be up there. You want to bring all the golems to the middle. That's where the lava is going to be. So since it's 4 by 4, it's going to be really hard to get this. It's going to be off on one side. So what I do is I dig this down. You're going to dig, I believe I have an 8 by 8. No, it's not 8 by 8. Let me check. Okay, yep. I dug an 8 by 8, 3 down. The reason it has to be 3 down is because this is, the golems have to clear this block. So there's going to be a hole directly under here. They have to be able to get under this block. So let's see, we're going to go, this will be the hole that the golems are going to drop down. So we want to make sure they can get down. So I can fit under, so we got to go 1 more for 3, because they are 3 high. Okay, let me see here. So we got 3, and then let's just make it, what do we got here? 8 by 8. So let me just put it down 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, where was I? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me see how that looks. And that's really crooked. So I got 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go one more on this side. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now we got 8 by 8 going. We'll go 8 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we can just connect it all the way. Clear out the inside. Actually, wait a second. I did that. Yes, I went the wrong way. 1 second. Let me just fix this quick. Okay, so you have the 8 by 8 with the 2 by 2 cut out in the middle. So basically we're going to have water that pushes everyone to the center. Fairly simple design. It's very cheap. You get a lot of resources actually mining all this stuff out, so that's nice. And all you're going to need is a bucket and an infinite spring, and you should be good to go. So, okay, so let's work on the actual trap parts. So they're going to be pushed into the center here. So we want to make sure this is at least 2 deep. Okay, so now they can't get out, and we're going to go one more. So we're going to put signs up here so the water doesn't flow in. And then, so the golems will drop in here, not in the water. Then let's take them down one more. And then right here, we will put lava. So let's put up some signs right there, right there. There's also going to be signs up here to stop water. This side. And we don't want the lava to flow over here. Okay. And then let's go down one more. So they're 3 high. So when they're standing here, their head is going to be in the lava here. That way, you don't want them to be too high up in the lava, because if they are, then they're going to, you might lose some drops. And actually, let me think here. No. We were right. So we will put, there we go. So 3 high. Now their head will be in the lava because it's not actually going to flow in this block. And then we'll leave one hole here. This is where the items are going to go. So we'll have water flowing this way. And we'll just cut a small hole. Well, let me see where this leads to. That leads out there. Let's actually bring the items that way. So we're going to want, we'll cover this back up. We want the hole over here. Dig it out. And we can just have it flow into here. Let's make it 3 tall. Why not? Oh, iron. Okay. I think that's good enough. Let's put up some torches right here. Actually, yeah, we can put a torch there too. Let me dig up and see where we are at. Okay, right on the edge. Oh, this looks interesting. There. Oh. Okay. Phantom shadows. So, I'm right at the edge, so actually I'm gonna probably go out. Oops. I'll go out this way some. That was weird, that gravel didn't break on the torch. So, let's go this way a little more. Okay, this looks good. So this is what we're going to do. I'll just make a spiral staircase up. Can't see. Oops. There we go. Alright, so we have a spiral staircase going down. To where we are going to collect. Alright. Yep. So now we can get started with actually placing the water. So what I do is I just put 1 bucket of water in each corner. That will create something like this. So it all flows directly to the center where they're going to drop down into here. We can also add the lava. Okay, so here's the lava blade. They'll stand in here. Their head's going to be in the lava actually. And then I add 1 more bucket of water here. So this is going to push all the items to us. They'll end up right at this point right there. Let's just make it a little brighter. Okay, so they'll stop right there. Alright, hop back up here. Okay, and the sun is going down. Oops, let me fill in this hole here. Oops. Okay, so we have the middle water, we have the lava, now we just got to take care of the outsides here. So what I normally do is I'll put water here, and you can see how it flows only so far. Actually, let me just go make a day quick. It'll be easier to see. Okay, so as you can see, it only flows that far and then it stops because this is a 10 by 10. So what I do is you go like this. I'm actually going to knock it down a layer. Okay. And then clear out all this stuff. And this is still fine, even though it's not 3 high anymore. It's still 2 high, so they still can't jump out. And actually, golems, they don't even try to swim in the water, so it's not like they're going to be jumping at all. They push right in. They actually sink in water from what I could find out from my testing. So, okay. So clear out all this stuff, and then let me actually take this water away so you can see what's left. Okay, so you get this triangle sort of looking thing here. It actually looks like a B-52 bomber. That's kind of cool. So anyways, so if you look at the corner, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. What you want to do is knock 1 block off this edge, because then the water is going to flow down and continue on. So we're going to knock this one, this one, this one, this, and this. Okay, so now when we put the water, watch what happens. Put it in there. It flows down, and it goes all the way into the center. It does flow over right here. I wouldn't be too worried about it. They're still going to get into the water. They might sink a little slower right here. Instead of just dropping in, they're going to slowly sink in the water. So what I would suggest doing, if you're worried about it, you can just put a sign here and a sign here, and then 1 more sign right here. There we go. And now they'll just, instead of slowly sinking, they're just going to drop. Oh, actually, you still slowly sink in. So whatever you want to do. Okay, so you're going to repeat this pattern for every corner, and then you put a bucket of water in every corner. So I'll be back when that's complete. Alright, so after you're done, it's going to look something like this. You want to knock down all the center, everything in between too. So from here, we're going to put 1 bucket of water in every corner. As you can see here, put another one over there, and 1 right there. Okay, so now, here's what happens. So because it's that 4 by 4 kind of thing, you do get some funky things going on here. So what you can do is, this actually won't, 1 block here doesn't matter, because when the golem stands, they stand on 2 blocks. So I know I said they were 4 blocks, but when they're standing, they stand on at least 2 blocks at all times. But they won't fit into a 2 by just a 2 hole here, a 1 by 2. So that'll be fine. They'll still get pushed in. However, these over here, the golems can get stuck. 'Cause that's, you know, they can stand on 2 and this is 3. So really simple. I just knock out this block right here. I put water in it. It comes all the way to the edge. Do that on this one side as well. Just knock out the block, put some water in, and it gets pushed all the way in here. So this is still fine, that's still fine. And now everything. As you see, there's little columns of water everywhere. All that's fine. Everything still goes right to the center. So that is actually the basics of the trap. That's pretty much it. They're going to fall in there, they're going to burn up, and drop their stuff. So the only thing missing now is we need our villagers. What you can do is you can find a village. If it has 15, at least 15 villagers, that's what you need. And then if it doesn't have 15 villagers, I think villagers have babies now. So let them have babies, get a bunch of kids. Once they grow up, then you can put them in minecarts. Actually, this would probably what makes it easier. And you can send them. I normally would build this away from the village. You know, if you want to build this closer to your base, and then just put them in minecarts, and you can transport them a long distance, get them out of the minecart, and then just push them into this hole. So for my sakes, I'm just going to use an egg and spawn them into the hole here, I believe. Here we go. Spawn villager. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now 15 is the number you need for golems. There's nothing here. There's no golems. What you need, actually, is a door. I just put a door on one of these blocks right here, and then that I believe golems need, basically you're putting up a fake house, and I think the door is what completes it. And then from further testing, I'm like, okay, I added the door, still nothing. There's no golems here. So what I found out you have to do is actually try and make a small house out of this. So you put a block here, put a block here, here and here. Actually build it up. Okay, so we got a house going. There you go. And actually, they have never spawned on top before. That's interesting. So, now that you put the blocks up, you can actually remove these blocks. So let's remove them. He falls in. Once he actually goes down, interesting. Huh. This has not happened before. So he goes down, now they start spawning. As you can see, it doesn't look like a house anymore, but they're still spawning. So I don't know if that's just a small glitch. And actually, he is not going, they're not going in for some reason. Let me see here. They should be going in here. Oops, I almost went in there. Well, to fix this, you can just bring it, bring it down, and then we gotta get signs. 1 second, let me fix this. Okay, so I'm back. The problem was just these overhanging streams. Actually, they do matter because they make the flow down here really weird. And this trap really only handles them one at a time. I could handle more if I just made the hole bigger, but this provides a pretty good flow. Each one could give up to 9 pieces of iron, so they just go down, they fall in that hole, and they burn. What's interesting that I found out is now they're spawning, so I could actually clear all of this stuff away and leave just enough to contain the guys here, and they still spawn. So you see that guy spawned like what, right in here. Once he goes down, gets underneath them, another one's gonna spawn. There you go. Wow, almost the same spot. And what's interesting is when you leave the game and come back, okay, there's another one. So here, I will leave and come back into the game, and I'll show you what happens. Be right back. Okay, and I'm back. As you can see, the one that fell in right before I left is still burning. He's right in there. But they stopped spawning. And that's because, I believe, of this. So what you have to do is make it more of an official house here. Oops. And give it 4 corners. Let's see. Still nothing, so let's start adding. Still nothing spawns. Still. Let's keep going. There we go. Now we got to spawn. They have 4 walls around this, and now actually you can remove all of these back to what I started with, and they'll continue to spawn. So it's interesting. As you can see, he did spawn right on this edge, so I believe I got the right distances here. Yeah, he spawned right at this corner. So yeah, what to do now? The other problem is with this is they can spawn on top of here. So alright, and I'm back. So solution to the problem, quite simple. Just put a roof on it. When you have blocks like when you have it like this, I just added this is a new block in the patches, or in the up and coming update. It's Switchable Light, basically. It's let's see, what do they call it? Redstone lamp. So put redstone to it and it'll turn on and off. So I just want to make it look interesting, because actually if you take these away, let's just take all these away. That, 2, that, and that. Okay. If you have just this, they're spawning right now just fine. There you go. I also lowered the middle down 1 more block. They seem to, there, see, another one spawned before he was even in the hole. It increased the spawning rate of the guys. There's another one that comes in. So I lowered that 1 block, and then the problem with this now is when you log off and log back on, so they don't spawn again until you get that house structure built. So the problem is when you build it, if you build it like this, and let's just put that over it. You think that'd be good, but that happens right there. However, the solution to this is put 1 more layer on right over the door. Now, oh, there you can see he just killed that zombie. Now, I don't have that problem. I would assume because the game is thinking this is the actual roof, whereas this is not. So once you actually cover it, they stop spawning on top. So actually then you can also remove this middle part because it's not even needed. You just need something over the door. So likewise, you could probably remove this block, this block, this block. Let me quit the game and come back in, and I'll show you what it actually that it does keep spawning. So I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So that's the one that was going in before I left, and another one just spawned. So yeah, that's it. That's the trap. And then I just filled these in because I wanted to make it look nice. almost like if you're looking at it from a distance, you'll be able to, it'll glow here. Can actually put, I'm just gonna put this right inside. You can put redstone torch right on there. There we go. This side doesn't light up at all, but I don't know, every other, I think it looks pretty cool. Let's check it out from a distance here. Well, I got torches, so you might not be able to see it as good, but yeah, so that's it. Let's go look at our spoils here. Oh, so go down my little chute and look at all the iron coming in. Let's pick this up. Look at that. So let's put it in this chest here. I just cleaned out my inventory quick, just so we could see how much iron this was generating. Wait here for a couple seconds, see how much is rolling in here. That's the basics of this trap. There we go. Got 9, 13, 15, 16, and we really haven't been standing here a long time. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to your comments, maybe suggestions on how to improve it, and stay tuned for more. Thanks.